Nintendo's Cyber eShop sales have officially started. They run till the end of the night on December 3rd, and there are thousands of games. And Nintendo only shows you the ones they want you to buy. And the eShop is an absolute mess to navigate through. That's why I'm here for you, bringing you the 25 best $0 to $5 eShop games on sale right now. I'll make videos for 5 to 10, 10 to 20, and 20 to 40. Heck, I will be your guide to this entire sale period for the 2023 holiday season. You might as well call me Super eShop Man TM. Super eShop Man, finding great sales whenever he can. Let me know in the comments down below which of these you like best, which ones you plan to pick up, and enjoy the heck out of this list because they're all absolute gems and they're all under $5. These 25 games are in no particular order because they're all amazing and they cross the gambit of a wide array of genres, and I'll give you a little detail on each game and who I think it's for. Kicking it off with the Talos Principle for $4.49. This is for brainy puzzler fans who maybe played The Witness or want something a little more intense than Nintendo's idea of a first-party puzzle. The Talos Principle 2 just dropped. It's incredibly exciting, but the first game is still a really great time, and it's a nice pickup of a major multi-platform franchise on the Switch. Speedrunners clocks in at $3.74, and you must buy this. It's the most fun multiplayer game my brothers and I have. It's just the one that we go to anytime we're together. It's quick, it's cool, it's competitive, and it will probably make you yell at someone. All great qualities and a super memorable cast of characters, colorful and quirky. I wish Nintendo would make a Nintendo version of this. It would be unbeatable. Steam World Quest is $4.99, and this is an epic card-based RPG adventure set in the Steam world. Perfect for those who like turn-based battles, interesting storylines, and delicious artwork. The best part is that it keeps on giving with new cards, new mechanics, new bosses, and of course, new characters to play as. Skullgirls Second Encore is one heck of a fighter, and while it may not have Ryu or Scorpion, the roster is insane. For $4.99, this is a fantastic title with very crisp mechanics, great gameplay, awesome art, and interesting arcade mode storylines for each of the Skullgirls. You gotta get this one. BioShock 2 Remastered, the forgotten BioShock. Everyone remembers the first game for changing the world, Infinite for doing it Americana, but BioShock 2 for $4.99 is the ugly duckling of the franchise, and yet maybe it shouldn't be, because allowing you to play as a big daddy, introducing drill arm plus gun plus plasmids. Oh yeah, baby. This is perfect for anyone who likes moody atmospheres, shooters, or just a really invested, engaging storyline. John Wick Hex is $1.99, and this is taking turn-based to a whole new level. It's a very strategic and tactical way for John Wick to work his magic throughout an arsenal of weaponry and an incredible room full of enemies. I had a blast playing this one. I'll be honest, I did it for a promo. I probably wouldn't have played it on my own, but I loved what I played. I thought it was very, very perfectly balanced in terms of challenging, but not forcing you to restart all the time. If you're looking for something more cerebral that still involves a lot of action, John Wick Hex is perfect for you. Rogue Book comes in at $2.49, and this is perfect for the person who's beat Slay the Spire but still wants a new, fresh card battler. I really like the way this one works, with each character having a very unique style and feel, great art, really nice card play, and a decent chunk of content. But for $2.49, how much do you really need? There's a deluxe edition for double the price, but even still, it's under $5. Rogue Book is a really great card-based roguelite. Enter the Disc Room. For $4.94, you can be cut up by a spinning, malicious, pointy disc. This is a very simple concept executed with perfection, and when I tell you it's published by Devolver, you will say, ah yes, I knew it. It's just one of those games as you try to avoid more and more crazy discs in each room, micro challenges, but mega fun. It's like WarioWare, a little more violent and with less garlic. I love Disc Room, and I think you absolutely will too. Ape Out. Been singing the praises of the other aggressive ape since this one launched, and at $3.74, it is indie perfection. The beat builds as you bust faces. Doesn't get any better than that. You got great drum tracks, interesting art, and a very angry monkey that all combine to an exciting action game that is short, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's the perfect length, the perfect price. This one is one of my must-buys. But maybe you crave something bigger. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, somehow $5. The sequel, DD2, is coming out at some point in 2024, but right now get a game where you climb on giant monsters. If you're a fan of Dark Souls or Monster Hunter, this is a bit of a hybrid, but absolutely a cult favorite. ITA, or ITTA, for $2.99 is a roguelite bullet hell top-down action game. Hopefully the trailer sells it, because that's what it is. It's really, really fun. I enjoyed the heck out of this one. I think it flew under the radar at launch. I don't remember exactly why, but if you're looking for something unique and you've already exhausted most of the roguelites on this list, ITA is definitely worth checking out. Thumper for $3.99 is all about the intensity. It's a bit of a rhythm game, a bit of a racer, and most importantly, it is intense. In some ways, it feels like it invades your brain and does not let go till you power it down. But I really enjoyed my time with Thumper, and it's a nice port on Nintendo Switch. Far Lone Sails, kind of the opposite of Thumper. It is a chill adventure. You're going to be sailing lonely. That means by yourself, but you'll have to maintain your boat and jump off and see what all is going down. There is a sequel to this one if you love it. So for $3, you're getting a very unique linear narrative adventure that has a really touching tale. Flipping Death is a $1.99, and you will flip to death. Flip literally from the land of the living to the land of the dead. This was an early eShop favorite. It has been low prices before, but at $1.99, I think it's totally worth it. Heave Ho, party game of the list. This one is like Overcooked in terms of getting angry at your friends, but in a good way, a happy angry. Is that a thing? Heave Ho is awesome. You're trying to climb your way around, looping off of each other, looping off of the environment, and just picking the grossest, angriest, weirdest, globby face you possibly can. I love this game. Creeks, $4.99. It is a nice point-and-click adventure with some very moody birds and interesting environments. All about the puzzle solving as you progress your way through this 2D adventure. From the minds who brought you Machinarium, I think this one might be even better. Goner is a $1.99, and this was a nice eShop game at the start of this generation. The Switch grabbed it. It also grabbed the sequel. You can have that one for under $5 as well, but the original is more my cup of tea. I think its simplicity is why it was successful, and it's a roguelite that does some things different than most of the bunch. Goner 2 introduces co-op and some more elements, but I prefer the simpler original. Enter the Gungeon, though, is the roguelite of all roguelites. It is probably my favorite. At $4.49, you will get the craziest guns you could possibly imagine, and you'll be fighting bullets as you play. So much to unlock, so many different characters, so many weapons, great boss battles, and just a super nice pace. Great level of challenge. I think this is the perfect framework for what a roguelite should be, and it can be yours for $4.49. Child of Light Ultimate Edition is a UB Arts original. I don't think they make those anymore, but $4.99 for a lovely turn-based RPG that has a unique combat mechanic. This one is for somebody who maybe doesn't want exactly what JRPGs offer, yet still enjoys slower, methodical, more cerebral combat. I really enjoyed this when it first released, and the Switch version is great. Don't Starve for $4.99. You probably know what this game is, but if you don't, Clay has you set off and try to survive. It's a survival game, but one of the best of the bunch. Amazing art style, a whole lot of characters to unlock, and great progression. It feels so satisfying as you first survive for 2 days, and then 20, and then 200. Hob is a nice $3.99 adventure, reminiscent of Zelda. It doesn't necessarily reach the heights of Link's journeys from Nintendo First Party, but I really did like my time with this one, as the levels in the entire world shift as you go. You're going and pulling huge levers that then lift entire levels into play and out of play, and it's got just a really nice world that you feel you can traverse, know where all the different points of interest are, and a little bit of combat, a little bit of puzzle solving, a little bit of exploration. This is a panic button port, so you know it's going to be absolutely spot on. Wizard of Legend is a roguelite that nobody really talks about. This one fell under the radar, but I do think it has extreme quality. Again, if you're already familiar with Enter the Gungeon, Binding of Isaac, all of these types of games, Wizard of Legend is another one of those. There's not much more to sell it on, but for $4.79, if you're looking for a new one of those, this is a very good new one of those. Mr. Shifty at $3.74 is a gem. I reviewed this back at the beginning of the Switch era, and it is a game where you will be trying your best to not get touched. You can shift around, basically teleport. It's got that Hotline Miami vibe where you're trying to get through the room as quickly as possible, take out the targets, and not get touched. This is a great riff on that idea, and I really like it for under $4. Rogue Legacy for $3. What can I say? Another roguelite. There's a lot of them in the $0 to $5 price point, but it's a great value because you can play the game again and again. Rogue Legacy 2 got a lot of buzz when it released on Switch a while back. This one is the original, and it still has that great generational mechanic where your son or your daughter will be the next to take on the castle with some sort of strange diabolical curse. Maybe they fart a lot, perhaps they walk upside down, or maybe they can't even jump. No matter what, though, you're going to have an enjoyable, insane run, and once you conquer the castle, you can move on to the sequel. Rounding out our list is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, a throwback to the NES era of Castlevania, without the Castlevania branding. Bloodstained was a Castlevania alike, and then they made Curse of the Moon and Curse of the Moon 2. I actually prefer these demakes more than what they tried to achieve with the first Bloodstained title. This is a great game with 3 different playable characters, all with a unique little quirk. It's got that NES nostalgic feel, but with modern day polish, and that's what makes it a perfect package. If you love this one, there's more when it came from, but start off with this for $4.99. There you have it. 25 awesome games for $0 to $5 in this mega eShop sale. It is so hard to navigate. I don't blame you for not figuring out what is what's on sale, and what else you can get besides the first-party titles that Nintendo has advertised for $41.99. So I'm here to help. Next up is going to be our $5 to $9.99 category, and that one is even juicier than this. But I'm really impressed with how much you can get for just a few bucks. And I hope you find some fun on this list, because every single game we just detailed, they're all great. Like, literally, they are all great. So let me know what you plan to pick up in the comments down below, or if you have a recommendation for others. Let's get some comments and some thumbs up on titles that you think everybody needs to own. So if you're a big fan of SteamWorld Quest, somebody post it, everybody else thumb up that comment. Or if you prefer Rogue Legacy, do the same. Let's get this community vote in there, and make sure you buy these games before December 4th. That is when the sale will end. In the meantime, everyone, though, I am Super eShop Man. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, SwitchForce out.